We got the weapon and the shield from Final Fantasy 15 in Assassin's Creed Origins, but are they any good? Let's take an in-depth look in this video and also look at other interesting things regarding the Final Fantasy and Assassin's Creed Origins collaboration. If you like that, a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. You probably already know how to get them right. If not, well, in short, there's a new level 23 quest right now with a green icon over here on the map. Just go there and the quest will start immediately. It's pretty easy to complete, although there is a puzzle, but all the info on that puzzle in my video on the quest. But in this video I wanted to go in depth on the two weapons from Final Fantasy 15. One is the Ultima Blade, the second most powerful sword in Final Fantasy 15, but how strong is it in Assassin's Creed Origins? Coming in at the quality of 94, we got a regular critical hit rate that we always see on the regular swords. This one has a level 3 one, increasing your crit chance by 40%. And the Adrenaline Regeneration, a pretty rare perk that only the Silverwind sword has, is also present on this Final Fantasy sword on a level 3, giving you 3 points of the 100 Adrenaline in total per second. So great for retreating in battles, building up that Adrenaline to go back into the void with an overpowered attack. Really nice in the Horde mode, for example, since the overpowered attack can easily give you 2 kills with the overpowered chain throw ability. And sometimes, especially in the Horde mode, it's kinda great to retreat and only attack when you want to. The damage on the sword is pretty standard, but we also have the Hell for Critical legendary perk that always gives you crits every time you are below the 20% health. And the higher the difficulty, the harder this is to pull off. For example, on the Nightmare mode, you simply die after 3 attacks, so it's pretty hard to get below the 20% health and also to stay that way. On other difficulties though, this weapon is better, since below the 20% health on normal, for example, means that you can still absorb 1 hit before you die and deal crits all the way. Of course, it means that below the 20% health your critical hit rate perk becomes useless, but most of the time you will be above the 20% health, so it's still a really nice one. So yeah, the stats are average, but you will mostly use this weapon for the awesome looks and the summoning magic that you see every time you swing the sword. I said crystals in my live stream, but thanks to RSinMD, and I hope I pronounced that right, on Reddit explained to me that it was summoning magic. This effect is especially awesome if you use your overpowered attack. So really one of the most awesome swords in the game because of the summoning magic effect. But yeah, the new Sunslayer sword, for example, that also has a crit rate chance but on level 4 and a combo multiplier on level 3 to increase your damage in a combo, is simply better. It also has the Hell for Critical legendary perk. But yeah, you can only get that weapon if you are the max level and participated in one of the Trials of the Gods community challenges, while the Ultima Blade is obtainable on level 23. So it's just really nice for mid-level players. So totally get that one if you are not the max level yet. Same can be said for the new Zedric legendary shield that in terms of the perks is the same as one of the best shields in the game. So the range resistance is 1 level lower, giving you a 30% decrease versus incoming damage, and the level 3 damage absorption rate gives you a 30% chance to negate 40% of the incoming damage. Then we also have Bleeding on Block, the legendary perk, and in my opinion one of the best legendary shield perks, having a 20% chance to give enemies damage over time when they attack you. So a great shield overall, but compared to the compendium there's really no reason to use this one apart from the looks that again are super unique, just like with the Ultima Blade. But maybe on level 23, when you don't have the compendium yet, you only get the compendium of course later on in the side quest. Check out my video on how to get it. But then you can be rocking this Final Fantasy 15 shield before you get the compendium. So before I want to touch on more interesting things that happened with this Final Fantasy 15 update, I of course can't ignore the Camel, Chocobo, Mount kind of combination we have here. I really have a love-hate relationship with this guy. On one hand, it kind of looks stupid and I like that, but it also just does not feel right when you use it. So yeah, I don't know. I still think it's great that they added it, but I would of course have preferred the real bird. So like I said, more Final Fantasy 15 is included with this update that added the quest. So if we go back to the modern day, and you can of course always do that by pressing the up button on the D-pad in the gear menu, for example. Thanks to everyone that sent me this. So we got some Final Fantasy inspired stuff here as well. So we see a Moogle toy immediately when you get out of the Animus, and we also see a Cactuar, and I hope I pronounced that right, but that is an enemy in Final Fantasy 15. And then also when we go outside, we see on the car of Lila, we see a Chocobo sticker. So some nice extra secrets. We of course also got the cutscene in the game and the awesome gear. So what do you think of the weapons? And of course the Chocomo mounts, Camel, Chocomo, I don't know how to like kind of name it. Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, subscribe to stay up to date on way more Assassin's Creed Origins content. I got a very interesting video coming your way really soon. Like this video to support the channel. Check out my video on the Final Fantasy 15 quest, and I will speak to you next time. Thanks for watching and goodbye.